Derby County are targeting a move for £5 million Chelsea defender Alfie Gilchrist. Now, Derby County aren't the only team on the list, with Watford, Middlesbrough and Blackburn joining the list of teams who have inquired for the Chelsea defender. Now, as of today, the 18th of July, there is no plans from Chelsea to send Gilchrist out on loan, but they are willing to sell for around a £5 million fee. Now, obviously, for Derby County, I feel as if that sort of rules us out, but honestly, you never know. I didn't ever think that we'd be spending £5, £6, £7 million on a striker in this summer transfer window either, but look what we've gone and done with Patrick Agyemang. Now, obviously, is defence a position where Derby County need players? Ultimately, for this upcoming season, I believe the answer is no. But in the long term, ultimately, we absolutely do. Now, we're going to take a deeper look into Alfie Gilchrist right now on this YouTube channel. So if you have not done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. Let me know your thoughts on this link down in the comments. But let's get to it. Do you want to win yourself the brand new Derby County 2025-26 home shirt? Well, I'm here to give you an opportunity to do that. There will be a link down in the description where you can head on over to raffle.com to join a raffle where you can win the Derby County home shirt. Ticket prices start at just £1 with a range of different discounts available. You can buy 2 tickets, get 2 free, 5 tickets, get 5 free, 10 tickets, get 10 free, and 15 tickets to get 15 free. The intention with this is to give you guys the opportunity to win a Derby County shirt for less than the valued cost in the shop. So if you haven't done so already, head on down to the description, click on the link in the description, which will take you over to raffle.com, create yourself an account, answer the question, and join this raffle. The winner will be announced on August 1st at 6 p.m. as the transfer window begins to draw to a close. So if you haven't done so already, head on over there and get your tickets. Now, obviously, Alfie Gilchrist is a very, very young defender, 21 years of age, mainly a right back, but can play across the back four. He's contracted at Chelsea until June of 2026, but it wouldn't surprise me if there is a club optional extension in there. Now, according to Transfer Market, he is valued at around €8 million, but obviously we know, according to Ben Jacobs, that they are willing to sell the player for £5 million. Now, over the course of last season, he made, I believe it was 33 appearances for Sheffield United as they went on a promotion push, collecting 2 assists in that time period with around 2,300 minutes. Now, across the course of his career, he's made 78 appearances at centre-back, 40 at right-back and 1 in left-back. He's made a ton of appearances for Chelsea in the first team as well, 11 for them in 2023-24 season. He also played in the FA Cup and the EFL Cup, and it's been a decent career so far for him. Obviously, at 21 years of age, he's already made his Chelsea debut. He's played 17 times for the senior team, scoring once as well. He's obviously been a big part of that Sheffield United promotion push as well, which I think we cannot ignore. Now, I do believe that there's a good player in there, absolutely. And I think the versatility across the back four is something that Derby County certainly should sort of keep an eye on. Now, the fee is the bit where I'm a little bit worried, because there is going to be sort of like some sort of sell-on fee that's going to come with this as well. And ultimately is not going to be cheap. Now, you look at the other clubs that are interested, Watford, Middlesbrough, Blackburn. I'm not too worried about the Blackburn interest, and Watford is sort of here or there. Middlesbrough are a team who I think could spend the money in terms of bringing him in. We know that they're currently looking at Callum Britton. They're also looking at bringing in Danny Ings as well, or Middlesbrough. But this could be a really good deal for Derby County. Now, obviously, that right-back position, centre-back position, I think Derby County are in sort of a really good place. But if Kane Wilson was to move on in the summer and a new contract not be signed, it puts Derby in a difficult place this time next year. So it is going to be interesting to see how this one does develop. Now, do I think that Derby County have a chance of bringing in Alfie Gilchrist? In my opinion, absolutely. I think when you look at the performance that Derby County put in today as I'm recording this video, but yesterday for you, against Red Bull Salzburg, I think that is a very, very good performance, and it's one which I think gives a lot of potential to those signings and things like that. And I think Gilchrist is definitely a player who could sort of step straight into Derby County's starting 11 if needs be. And we know that we've got issues with sort of injury worries and stuff in that right back position with Wilson, Niambi and Joe Ward. Obviously Jake Rooney can step in there as well. Isaac Gordon has done an excellent job so far there in pre-season, and I'd love to see him continue in that position. But when it comes to Gilchrist, there is a range of different Saudi clubs as well who are taking a look at him. And obviously, if a Saudi club comes in, financially, Derby County aren't going to be able to compete. I don't think any of the Championship clubs will really. But we're going to have to sort of wait and see how this one does develop. I do think it's going to be a developing one. I think it's one which we're going to have to keep our eyes on across the course of pre-season, because I think as we head towards the back end of the window, if no deal is being agreed, I think a little bit like a Harrison Armstrong, a Tawanda Chiwa, even a Marcus Harness, there may be the opportunity to get that deal done on a loan spell with a sort of a short-term loan fee and things like that, which could obviously help not only Chelsea, Gilchrist and Derby County as well. But obviously we're going to have to wait and see how that one goes. Now, we are pretty stacked in defensive areas, and I don't necessarily think Derby County need players in that position, but bringing in Gilchrist means that you can move Kane Wilson forward, you could move Joe Ward forward into those right wing positions, which is an area where Derby County is certainly lacking numbers so far this season. But obviously we're going to have to wait and see how this one does develop. It's going to be an interesting one to follow across the course of not only pre-season but also heading into the Championship campaign. There obviously has been a couple of links to that of Josh Windass as well, but I'm sort of keeping that one on the back burner because I'm not entirely sure how credible those links are. But for me, Gilchrist is definitely a deal that could happen. Not necessarily one that I think will be a permanent move, and I think it'll be one where if they don't get sort of the right sort of money put forward to Chelsea over the course of the next few weeks, I think a loan will potentially become available later down the line. But Ben Jacobs has said that Derby County are inquiring. Is it a deal that could happen? I'm not entirely sure at this moment, but you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and I'll catch you in my next video. Do you want to win yourself the brand new Derby County 2025-26 home shirt? Well, I'm here to give you an opportunity to do that. There will be a link down in the description where you can head on over to raffle.com to join a raffle where you can win the Derby County home shirt. Ticket prices start at just £1 with a range of different discounts available. You can buy 2 tickets, get 2 free, 5 tickets, get 5 free, 10 tickets, get 10 free, and 15 tickets to get 15 free. The intention with this is to give you guys the opportunity to win a Derby County shirt for less than the valued cost in the shop. So if you haven't done so already, head on down to the description, click on the link in the description, which will take you over to raffle.com, create yourself an account, answer the question, and join this raffle. The winner will be announced on August 1st at 6 p.m. as the transfer window begins to draw to a close. So if you haven't done so already, head on over there and get your tickets.